In order to experience true liberation, you must be willing to surrender to what is. On that note, welcome to What It Is. My name is Jordana, and I'm so happy that you're here. And whenever you're finding this reading, know that this is the right time. And you are meeting this energy at the right time for you. And to take what resonates and lands within you as truth and leave the rest, because not every message and not every word is going to be for everybody. Yet the ones who are here as seekers and as expanders and people who are following their purpose to their highest good and for the highest good of all, you're here at the right time. So allow yourself to be suspended in that timeless quality, because time is a construct. And the past, present, and future are all existing simultaneously. And so wherever we are is where we're placing our awareness. That is what creates and materializes our reality, is our focused attention. And so with that, I'm just going to begin reading the cards, and then we'll move into the runes and see what happens today. I'm very excited because I'm coming off of an event yesterday, a live event that I gave, and it infused new energy into me and helped me expand and grow in so many ways. And so I'm really excited to come at these readings from that place, from that new energy that I've gotten to explore and tap into. So getting into it, and I've got my crystals here. I know you just heard them clink. I like to have my crystals have been supporting me for so long. I've been carrying crystals around with me, just bringing their energy around and really exploring all the different varieties and the different types of gemstones that can add this energetic clarity and quality to our lives. I'm just so grateful for all the medicine that they give me and allow me to direct. So I read mind, body, and soul lines, past, present, and future, and then I draw a card that represents you, and I draw a significator card from a separate configuration of reading. I feel like allows me to understand where I need to align my energy for the day's work, or for a circumstance, or for an endeavor. And it just gives me a fuller picture of where I need to place and hold my awareness and my energy. So in the past position of the mind line, we have justice in reverse. That need to realize the balance and the harmony that needs to exist within your universe in order to experience a full life. One has to be able to achieve balance within in order to be able to experience it without. And understanding your position as the mediator of your mind, as the guidance of your mind, as the guidance of your entire experience is facilitated through your thoughts, which create your emotions, which facilitate your actions, and which spread your energy out into the world. So being judicious with yourself and understanding that you yourself are the cause, and that your reality is the effect of your thoughts and your emotions and your actions. And so to take full responsibility of yourself, but not from a place of judgment or shame or guilt. Because when you flip that energy, you allow the truth, and you allow yourself to see the full experience and to receive the information that you need in order to determine, articulate, and interpret what your next move should be. And with the Prince of Cups coming in the central position of the mind line, that shows exactly where you should be holding your energy, in that beginner's mind. Understanding that you are a seeker, but not a chaser. You're seeking the truth within, but you don't need to chase it because the truth is along the journey. And you're allowed to give yourself the experience of finding your way back to yourself through all of the stories and all of the outside stuff that is not you. Finding that clarity and truth and that emotional sense of unconditional love within. Prince of Cups in this deck is represented by Parsival, following that journey to know thyself. And with Truce, the Four of Swords coming in the future position of the mind line, showing that place, that need to hold that balance, that need to hold that place of neutrality, suspended in time, where you are not forcing your mind into submission. You are providing the guidance and the safety and the practice. Returning to center is a practice. The way of mastery is to apprentice and to practice, repetition, but do it in a playful way. The mind takes 400 or so repetitions to change its structure, to change its pattern, unless you're doing it in a playful way. And then it only takes like 10 times to change your thought patterns, to change those habitual circles and cages that we put ourselves in, where we hold ourselves from not being liberated. 8 of Cups in the body line. Beginning to see failure as feedback. Teaches you where you need to move your energy. Contrast teaches you both how to hold polarity and how to recognize contrast. But if you didn't know what you don't want, you wouldn't know what you do want. So we need this contrast. We need the variance. We need the experience of life and being human to teach us how to direct our spirit in alignment with what we are bringing into vision. The Chariot in the central position of the body line. Where are we directing our energy? How are we directing the ship of our life? How are we putting ourselves in the captain's chair? Knowing that when we align truthfully to our vision and know that the journey that we are going on not only brings us back to ourselves, but in healing ourselves, we heal the world. Then we move from a place of vision. We rise above the flotsam and jetsam. We float. And us rising helps other people rise because they attune to our energy. And our example leads others. But only when we're able to let go of getting sucked into the drama of life, into those limiting beliefs, into those ego trips, into those disturbances, into the news, into the media, into the confusion and the distortion and the illusion. When we rise above that and we say, hey, this is my vision, I'm so clear on my vision, and I'm the captain of my ship, and I'm going to direct my ship towards my vision with all of my willpower in alignment, we are reborn then in every moment. The star in the future position, Aquarius, looking into the universe for answers, allowing yourself to surrender. In this card, it's a woman washing her hair, gazing into the pool, into the unknown, trusting, surrendering, allowing yourself to have that rebirth in every moment. Yes, I could have this old belief. Sure. But I also could have this belief. What if I have this belief? What if it gets to be amazing? What if I do get exactly what I want? What if what I want is for the highest good? And what if I get even better? What if the universe sees more in me? Shoot for the stars. Because you'll get a lot closer to hitting the moon. Stop capping your experience at how good it can get. What else can I experience? What other abundance can I call in? What other abundance can I hold? How do I raise my frequency so that I can hold more, so that I can flow with a light touch through life and allow the beauty to be my experience? Ace of Wands in the spirit line, that fresh start, the past position, truly giving yourself that fresh start, alighting yourself on the path, and setting yourself free from your past. Your past is there to teach you. If you didn't experience suffering, you wouldn't understand how to guide others out of it. You wouldn't understand how to guide yourself out of it. You wouldn't understand how to free your mind and liberate your energy. 10 of Swords in the reverse position. Freeing yourself from the constructs of the mind, from the constructs and the illusions that are so rampant in this world. It's your choice in every moment to set yourself free. We don't have to pay attention. Reading the news does not help the suffering in the world. Working on ourselves, healing ourselves, and building out our vision so that we can pour from this full cup and we can help so many people because we are so abundant. That truly is the greatest mission you can undertake. People shame people with money. Oh, rich people are bad, they're evil. No, 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 my dears. Money just makes you more of who you are already. So if you are already a loving, empathetic person, teaching yourself to have more abundance and how to hold more abundance is of the highest good and is of the highest law of the universe. The universe wants you to be abundant. It wants you to have more because then you can pour from overflow. Do you see the universe capping itself? No. The universe is continuously expanding, continuously growing, continuously multiplying, and collapsing. There's evidence, this is really interesting, there's evidence that large cities, this was studied over Dubai, the universe actually starts to collapse in on itself and get smaller when there's large cities and populations conglomerated. What is the word I'm looking for? Coagulated? Oh my God, that's gross. Congregated, gathered. That energy seems to suck the universe down in, creating like a vortex quality. Everyone's energy pulling it in. And we operate like that. We operate like a vortex. We are a vortex. We send out our energy out into the world. And when we move our energy from love and from clarity and from truth within ourselves, we become magnetic to the exact people that we need and that need us. It's so beautiful and it's so freeing when you just allow yourself to be that creator, to stand in your power, and to walk through life with assurance. Oh, this is so funny. We have the Tower right after that in the spirit line, the future position. Letting the old collapse so that you can be reborn. That's what brings you to truth. That's what brings back that surrender. And that is ultimately what brings you to success. That is the card that is representing you today is success, the Six of Stones. The ability to create foundation and structure and reorganize your life in such a way that it works because you stay aligned to the truth. You stay aligned to who you truly are. You stay aligned to your authenticity. You stay aligned to your vision. And you have the foresight and you have the willpower and you have the inner stability that you can continuously guide yourself towards your vision without getting pulled in and sucked into the drama and the bullshit. You rise above. You set yourself free. You liberate yourself. 8 of Wands in the significator card. That alignment that life force energy all moving in alignment towards your vision, directing the flow consciously with intention, but beyond intention with awareness, persistence in what you want. It's easy to set the intention. I'm calling this in. But then the minute you set that intention, there's that mind game that starts to happen. What if it all falls apart? What if I fail? What if I make a fool of myself? What if it's too much? What if I can't hold it? What if I can't do it? Can't. And pretty soon you just don't do it. Because your mind talked you out of it. You need that fire energy to blaze through the mind. You need that energy of combustion, simultaneous combustion, synergy, alignment, mind, body, and soul towards what you want on all three planes of existence. That's how you materialize your reality. Because it's one thing to imagine, it's another thing to hold the persistence and the certainty that what you imagine is coming true. That's the point of power. The minute you slip into doubt, pull yourself back, realign. Those old stories aren't true. Go back and tell yourself better stories. You'll stop getting sucked back into the past. Your point of power is always in the present moment. To quote my beautiful mentor, who I love so dearly, Louise Hay, who brought me through some of the darkest times of my life and guided me along this path. She has been one of my greatest teachers and continues to be, because her energy lives on. And her energy exists in all the people's hearts that she's touched. And that's what happens. When you stand in your truth and you stand in your power, you leave that kind of legacy for others. That's the gift that she gave to us in her lifetime. The gift that keeps on giving, because you can still find her true words. Her 101 power thoughts changed my life. And I listened to it over and over and over. Thank you, Louise Hay. Thank you. Thank you so much for your vulnerability and your authenticity and sharing your story. Because you went through some hard things. And all they did was expose your light. And that is so beautiful, and I'm so grateful. Wow. So I'm drawing runes as I'm thanking Louise Hay for this, because we are so lucky when we focus on that luck and that abundance and that grace and that ability to just call in who we need at the right time. Life is so magical. Life is so magical. So the runes, I already love the runes. They're already showing us. Yes. So Suelu in the position of you. And I'm going to read a little bit out of the book and riff off the book and, go into my own thing. And I don't really say when is which, but if you want to get the book, it's Richard Blum is the author of this explanation of the runes, and it's amazing. I love the way that he writes. It's totally profound. But I also don't want to just sit here and read to you guys. So I kind of go back and forth, and just deal with it. So Suelu stands for wholeness, life force, the sun's energy. It stands for wholeness within, that which your nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and the path you must follow, going along with Parsifal and the Prince of Cups, not from ulterior motives, but from the truth of who you are at your individuality level. Seeking after wholeness is a spiritual warrior's quest. And yet what you are striving to become in actuality is what you, by nature, already are. You must become conscious of your essence, your personal myth, and bring it into form and express it in a creative way, learning to direct your energy. Chariot, the Eight of Wands, creation, life force, great power. Suelu marks the time of recharging and regeneration right down to the cellular level. You may actually experience power surges, for the energies involved can be dramatic. Although this rune has no reversed position, there is reason for caution. You may even see fit to withdraw, to retreat in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you spend your energy now. Know that when you retreat, it's a retreat in strength. Allowing yourself that rebirth, that surrender, that time to be by yourself. This rune speaks to the sun and calls in that life force energy, and the sun has also been so healing to me. I have spent hours, and you guys can debate this on your own. I only do it for 30 minutes at a time, but I love to sunbathe because the sun burns away impurities and it recharges your DNA. It cleans your third eye, it cleanses your crown chakra, it cleanses your, it's not coming to me right now, your third eye, your seat of intuition, the pineal gland, burns away the impurities. So, in the past position, we have Ingu's transformation, rebirth, again, going along with the star, bringing that sense of transformation into everything that you're doing so that you're not stagnating, you're not keeping yourself trapped in some sort of paradigm, you're setting yourself free to be alive, fertile in every moment. It taps into helping you tap into your intuition, aligning with the star, learning to listen to that inner voice, finding the quiet. That's where that retreat comes in. You can't hear your inner voice if you're constantly hearing the loud voice of your ego, which comes from listening to the distortions and the illusions that exist in the outside world, going within and finding that sense of quiet, gazing within that pool of the unknown, allowing the voice of your intuition to bubble up. Your intuition is quiet. It speaks softly, but it speaks the truth. And so we must give ourselves the protection that we need and the space that we need. We must create that within so that that energy, that alignment with super consciousness can then be spoken to us through our inner voice. And that is the gift that we give ourselves. Gebo in the future position. Gebo is the gift. We have to give ourselves what we wish to receive. Gebo talks about partnership. So if it's talking about partnership and you are not questing regarding a relationship outside of yourself at this moment, then see it as the quest for the relationship with yourself. Drawing this rune is an indication that union, uniting, or partnership of some form is at hand. But you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into that union. For true partnership can only be achieved by separate and whole beings, going back to Suelu, who retain their separateness even in unity and uniting. Remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you, not getting so attached, not collapsing into the relationship, not losing yourself in attachment and grasping. Remembering to have that light touch, that sense of joy. You have Wonjo and the basis of the reading, the Prince of Cups, that new beginner life force, seeker, excitement, joyful energy, that childlike wonder. We have to give ourselves that in every moment and learn how to play in the realms of possibility so that we learn faster, so that we expand faster, because we're doing it from a sense of play and a sense of joy and a sense of curiosity. We don't know what's going to happen. The true mark of intelligence is knowing that the more you know you don't know. The more the unexplained exists, the more the mysteries of the universe expand. It's beautiful. Tewaz, in the challenge position of this reading, warrior energy. It's in reverse. So the challenge is not making action too hasty. The Eight of Wands acts in alignment. All the wands are going in the same direction. They're aligned. They're not scattered. The energy is true. The energy is centered so that it's not leaking or being wasted. It's not attached to something, because when you attach to a certain outcome, person, situation, you're attaching your energy to something and you start to leak it. We all have to call our energy back to us at all times. Create that sanctuary within. This is a rune of powerful energy. And reversed, Tewaz calls for examining your motives. Is it self-conquest, the Prince of Cups, the journey of the self, that you are concerned with? Or are you trying to dominate others? Are you lusting after outcomes, or are you focused on the task at hand for its own sake? You will find the answers within yourself, not in outside advice. When you consult the runes, you are consulting yourself. This is the action of a proper spiritual warrior. Degas in the future position. It's interesting. I've had these for so long and they've been in my life for so long, and I do not have them memorized, and I do not care. Breakthrough, transformation, rebirth, the star. This is the final rune belonging to the cycle of self-transformation. Drawing Degas marks a major shift or breakthrough in the process of self-change, a complete transformation in attitude, a 180-degree turn. For some, the transition is so radical that they no longer continue to live the ordinary life in the ordinary way. Because the timing is right, the outcome is assured, although not from the present vantage point predictable. That Chariot again. You can't predict the outside circumstances that are going to happen along the journey. You just have to navigate them with radical trust and surrender. Leap into the void. This is your call, to leap empty-handed into the void. Because with this rune, your true warrior nature is revealed. We don't reveal our true warrior nature when we're in our comfort zone. Warrior nature is cultivated beyond our edges. At the edge for sure, but then leap. Keep leaping. The more you keep yourself caught in your known routes, oh, I know that this is the way to the grocery store. Take a different path. Expect the unexpected and facilitate it into being. Those old patterns that got you here will not serve your growth and your vision unless they are expanding you. So lean into this expansion and then surrender. When you leap, the net appears. When you show the universe that you're brave, the universe responds with expansion. And let me explain something. To the best of my ability and the best of my knowledge, we are the universe. Universe. We create our own reality based on our perceptions. So when I say the universe is responding, you are imprinting and impressing, projecting your reality out. And that is what you begin to experience. So your current reality is a result of your past thoughts and actions and emotions. And in order to create a different result, you have to change who you are being. You have to change the cause. You have to change your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And not in that particular order. New thoughts create new emotions. New emotions create new actions. So maybe in that particular order. But it doesn't always happen that way, because sometimes you just need to act. Sometimes you just need to, sometimes you even need to react. You know, at our most powerful, we respond. But warrior nature understands the need to protect as well. Understands that that response is there for a reason. the whole world isn't going to love you. And some are going to want to knock you off your path. And it can happen very randomly. And so you must be able to step into that warrior energy at a moment's notice, so that you can protect the sanctuary that you have within, so that you can cultivate that certainty, knowing that you are your own best protection. And what you are protecting is your spirit, your alignment, your truth, and of course your body, and of course your mind. Be discerning. Choose what you allow into your mind. Choose the words you speak wisely, because the words that you speak are speaking your reality into existence. So choose carefully. Choose how you feel, because your emotions are creating energy in motion, emotion. That's the signature. That's the ticket. That's your order form. Because your mind can say, I want $1 million. And your emotions are like, yeah, but I don't think I deserve it. The universe responds to your emotions, your emotional frequency. That's what is imprinting and impressing onto reality, and thus becomes your experience. So that's a lot, and we're right at time. I seem to be extremely good. I'm just going to congratulate myself for hitting just about the 30-minute mark every single time. It's crazy. I love that. So thank you for being here. Thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you for being a secret. Thank you for being you, and thank you for striving towards your highest good. Because when you strive towards your highest good, you strive for the highest good of the whole entire world. And if you want to add to this experience or have a solo guidance for the solo part of your journey, I've created, based off of my 20 plus years of study of conscious manifestation, I've created an 11-day experience for you. It's called The Art of Conscious Creation. And the link for it down below in the description box. So grab it and follow along and join our Facebook group. We have a community of people that are also along this path, because as much as it is a solo journey, we need community. Our minds are collective. So as we rise up, we affect the collective. And when a collective comes together, they empower each other and they rise up. A rising tide lifts all ships. So each one teach one. We need each other. We need the collective. And so come into this experience with us. You belong with us. I know you can probably hear my stomach growling because I need to go eat. And so I apologize for the growling, but before I get hangry, I'm signing off. And with that, so much love and so much abundance to all of you, and so much gratitude for you being here as part of my journey. Thank you.